It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Toast Brewery. Now this company, 4.5% ABV. This is a session IPA. This company grabs old stale bread and brews beer with it. So they've called themselves a planet-saving brewery. There's the bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Pretty cool concept though, isn't it? Planet-saving beer made with stale bread. We got a one finger white head, slow moving carbonation, an amberish coloured beer, nice and clear to look at. Let's get the aroma. Sorry if you can hear the crazy neighbour next door listening to whatever she's listening to at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a case of like wakes up and then it's like blaring music all day long. Literally, the moment she wakes up in the morning till the moment she goes to bed at night, there's music going on in her garden. We're at the point now where we can't sit in our garden. And I promise never to mention this on the channel, never to kind of like say anything, just try and let it bounce, try and let it go. But when it's every day, for 3-4 years, all of a sudden even the best of us snap. Even the best of us snap. I've got nowhere to go. This is where I do my work. This is where I do my thing, my YouTube channel on a daily basis. This is where I work, and I can't work because I've got, it's like a club. It's like some kind of like, I'm in a club, nightclub, and it's the daytime. But anyway, I have snapped. We will move on. Aroma. I mean, it would help if it was David Bowie or, you know, something a bit more kind of classic music, but it's not. Lemony, peppery, spicy. Hoppy. Grapefruit. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. First thing I get is a little bit of toffee, a little bit of biscuit malt, and then a nice kind of citrusy lemon, grapefruit, orange peel finish. And as a session IPA, what are we talking? Yeah, 4.5% ABV. It really is a really nice session strength beer. And you get the, maybe they're using this type of bread, you know, the nutty stuff, the stuff with nuts all over the crust, because this has got a really nice nutty brown bread taste to it. It's good. It's got quite a nice, it's not a rasping bitterness. It's not a bitterness that really kind of like West Coast, America West Coast style session IPA or pale ales as they call them in America. It's not massive, but there's a nice balance between that sweetness of the bread that's coming through, that kind of nutty brown, like sweet bread, and then the bitterness on the back end from the hops. Is quite a nice balanced beer. A nice balanced beer. And it was only yesterday that I realised that I'm going to Brew London tomorrow. So after this review, I'm going to go and pack my bags, get on my camera and stuff and everything ready. My camera's there, I'm talking to my camera. Pack all this down, get it all ready for Brew London. But I had a look at the brewery guest list, or the brewery list, as to who are going, and Toast Ale are going to be there. They're going to be there, so I might visit their bar and ask them their story. See if they want to film a video about their story, about how Toast Ale came about using stale bread, because I think it's a fantastic idea. And I know when they first come out, they featured quite heavily on some of the national kind of news channels, TV and news, which is pretty cool. But yeah, a really nice beer. Where would I drink it? Where would I drink this beer? It's the type of beer that you could quite easily drink all day. By now you know I'm a day drinker. I finish about, my preference is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, finish about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, you know, when I've had a proper skinful. But if the sun's out like it is today, it's a lovely day out there today, then this session IPA, you could drink 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bottles of this at 4.5% ABV in the garden. Stick some chicken on the barbecue, absolutely job done. Yeah, really nice. Nice carbonation chasing the head up the glass. Nice look as we roll the beer on in the glass. Very, very nice looking beer. I totally recommend this. Totally recommend this brewery. They did a beer with Warburton's last year as well. Warburton's, the bread makers. They did a collaboration with Warburton's, which was really cool. Okay, brewed with surplus fresh bread, malted barley and Amarillo, Antanum and Liberty hops. A well-balanced, hoppy and fruity session IPA. Wheat, barley, oats, soya, rye and sulfates. Toast Ale at 25 Lavington Street, London, by Wooltop Brewery in Yorkshire. Oh, so Wooltop Brewery own this brand in Yorkshire. I know the old Wooltop Brewery. Oh, I didn't know that up until we just read that just now. Okay, I'm ready to rate it. Ready to rate this one. I really like it. I really like it. It's relatively cheap as well. You can pick this up for about £1.80. Smells good, tastes good. I like it enough to give it a 7 out of 10. That's a 7 or an 8. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.